Hey guys, this is Amy Cuny with Wise Living Real Estate, and I am here today with Mr. Brian Britt of Fairhope Title Services. And I want to talk to you today, Brian. Thank you for coming. Wanted to talk to you about what's going on in the world of title work and closings and what you're seeing with our real estate market here on the Eastern Shore, and then also, I guess, South. You have an office down there in Gulf Shores. So what's going on down there? What's going on with you?
Well, the good news is it's business as usual as that can be. It's we're very steady. We're seeing a lot of activity in the market. I was looking at numbers yesterday, mid-month. We're on pace to have a better April than we had April 2019, which I was just as surprised as anyone to see that.
That's crazy.
And it looks like we've got a lot in the hopper, so I think we probably will accomplish that. We've had to obviously reevaluate the way we do business, kind of reinvent the wheel on the fly. So I saw something. It was actually a Regions memo about the SBA stuff, but it applies to us too. They said it's like trying to learn how to build an airplane while the airplane is 30,000 feet in the air.
Oh yeah, it's so true. It's like
Yeah, so we're just on the fly, and we had stuff that was already pending that we had, okay, how are we going to do this? And luckily there was a gubernatorial proclamation from Governor Ivey that initially allowed just attorney notaries to do, to use Zoom video chat applications to conduct meetings and notarize documents. And that has since been opened up to all notaries, which really is as it should be. I mean, I don't think an attorney notarizes documents better than a non-attorney. So that's really how it really needed to be. So it's now everybody has the ability to, at least during the state of emergency, conduct business remotely. And that's been, huge because we have work to do, and that enables us to continue to do it. People can still come into the office, but we're happy to do it on Zoom as well.
Yeah, and it's nice that the governor actually saw that because we're a wet signature state, and that
Right.
was a struggle for me with the closing recently. And I've got a Zoom one that we'll have with you hopefully next week if everything is finishing up here. So yeah, and are you finding that the buyers and sellers, are they finding it easy to get on Zoom and do everything they need to do?
Yeah, I mean, what I've been doing is just calling them
Mhm.
because I don't know how savvy they are, how comfortable they are with technology. I mean, that's coming from me, and I'm not the most technologically savvy person myself, but I'll just get them on the phone first and
Right.
kind of walk them through it. And we've had no trouble really. And, somebody asked me the other day if this is going to totally change the way we do business and going forward, is this going to be the new way? And I don't really think so because, well, to some degree, maybe it will, but face to face, I think, is better, particularly when we're explaining, complicated loan documents and things like that. It's easier for me to take my pen if I'm sitting right next to you and point out things and explain it. But that's definitely gone pretty darn smoothly. I was a little concerned it was going to be real awkward and disjointed, but it's gone real well. And everybody has also been real good about just being patient with
Yeah.
each other and understanding the situation, and we're just working through it. And so everybody's been great.
Yeah, I'm seeing that across the board. Just people actually being able to slow down and think about things now, whether it's with what you do, me, or just in general. I mean, it's been people have been more patient with each other, which is patience. I'm sure will wear off as time goes by. So hopefully we'll all get back to work soon. But yeah, I can imagine it'll go back to where we're in person. I think that is the better way of doing it. But again, you have the situations where buyers and sellers are away, and this is a great option if we can keep it around. I think it's viable and doable for the future. I think it just really speeds things up, and especially if the technology's there, why wouldn't you use it?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's obviously right now it's just for the purpose of getting through the state of emergency. So I don't know, you know, what the game plan is after everything goes back to normal. Are we going to be able to continue to do this? There had been some proposed legislation for something called remote online notarizations, and
Hmm.
that's not what this is. I mean, this is a true I mean, we get the documents back and I notarize it and sign it just like I always would, you know, valid as of the date I watched them sign it on Zoom. So it's a true notary acknowledgement. So I don't, you know, I think some people got confused that this has ramrodded the remote online notarization through, and that's not really accurate. This is just a traditional notary acknowledgement, but we'll see. I mean, it is, some people can't get around easily, get out of the house easily, or, you know, it's just a convenience factor. And so I'm certainly game for it if they'll allow us to continue to do it. But we were talking earlier, we do miss, it's eerily quiet around here. You know, normally our office is like Grand Central Station with people coming and going. We kind of miss that and miss seeing everybody, but we're glad to have the ability to continue to do business for sure.
Yeah, it's funny. The only people that knock on our door and you know, we have our business out of our house, and it is quieter unless you have the TV on, you're doing Zoom, or you're listening to something, or having, you know, just whatever, a meeting. It's quiet. We used to have people coming to the side door knocking all the time, whether it was a subcontractor or somebody for an appointment, and it's just quiet right now because people really want to do it, you know, face to face on Zoom. So yeah,
phones are ringing off the hook, but other than that,
yeah, I was going to say my phone and my texting. People are so text savvy with the phone. I get text and emails and things like that, and phone calls. So yeah, gosh. Well, this has been interesting, and you know, that's something I didn't know, was it's not like DocuSign.
Right. No, it's
the notary.
This is no different than any other notary acknowledgement. So the remote online notarization will be more like an electronic DocuSign type thing if it ever goes through. But you know, we were not terribly close to passing that in Alabama, and I don't think many states have been terribly close. A few of them might have, but it's a security issue, particularly from the lender standpoint. You know, there's too many opportunities for fraud, and it's just, I don't know how you ever determine the person on the other end of the computer is who we think they, you know.
I think the only way you possibly could do that is, I hate to say it, you know, with the retinal scan, kind of like, or the face scan they have on the phone.
Right.
You know, I don't know if computers are able to, I'm sure there are some computers able to do it, but I don't know. Not all of mine do it. My iPad and my phone do it now, but yeah, it'd be pretty hard to kind of recognize. You might get some people confused because you never look like your pictures on your driver's license. So, but Brian, I appreciate you talking to me, and I'll give your office a call because I know we've got to schedule something coming up soon in the next couple of days. So hopefully you'll be able to fit us in. So
we will for sure.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. And guys, if you have any questions, Brian, how can they reach you, or reach your office staff if they have further questions just about title, work in general, or anything you do?
My Fairhope office is 928-9900. That's area code 251. And Gulf Shores is 251-967-1026. They can also email me at Brian, BRIAN, at kblawllc.com. And so these days I'm pretty much always here. So give me a call.
There's no cruising and flying for you right now, huh?
Nope. Zero plans.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I will talk to you later, and you have a great day.
All right. You too. See ya.
Thanks, Brian. Hey, that went